everyone, welcome back to another video. In this episode we're going to be replacing the rear wheel bearings in this 2017 Ford Focus. Alright, once the tire is off, what we're going to have to do is remove our caliper, which we got these dust caps covers just at the back like this one. And then after that, there's going to be two sliders here, which they are a 7 Allen key. Once they are loose, you're gonna have to take this pin and mind your eyes, because that was gonna go flying if you're not careful. Alright, so I've removed this bolt here, which is a number 8, so I can get the caliper out of the way, and it's hanging there, but it's alright, it's just against this. Now we're going to proceed to take the caliper carrier off, which is a 13mm, and it's going to be tight as fuck probably. And there we go. We removed the disc, which this one was quite seasoned here, so I had to use a pry bar from the back without damaging the actual disc. Well, 4 bolts for a wheel bearing, one here, one there at the bottom, and one on this side. Now to access them, we're gonna have to go on the back of here. First, before we do that, I'm going to show you how to disconnect your ABS sensor, and then we'll go from there. And if we come out the back of the hub, we can see here our ABS sensor and our 4 bolts. Those bolts are E12, I believe. And what I recommend you to do is, once you put your socket on, give it a small tap with a hammer if you can, just to make sure that it actually went all the way through, and just be careful with it, okay? So let's get the sensor out, which has just like a clip on the other side. We can disconnect that, and we can start taking the wheel bearing off. And something that you always have to have is your dad and some beer. As you can see, it's almost loose, but we run into a bit of an issue. I've been cleaning here and putting some rust off all around them, but what is happening right now is the fact that when they get to the last threads, they're getting very, very tight. This one here, I started to drill it out yesterday, see if I could actually make this come off or go all the way through, and it didn't happen. So we're gonna use a bit of persuasion on this ones, and for this one here, what we're gonna do is use the angle grinder, because on the other side it's all rounded. So that's what we are at the minute. You know, on this channel we like challenge, we don't like things coming out easy, and even though it's gonna be a bit more of a nightmare, let's get it done and let's put a new wheel bearing in and forget about this. Well, I forgot to record how we took him out, but all the bolts, what we did is hit to this side, so basically you apply fire on this side, and from the back with a torque wrench or with a breaker bar, whatever you got, I was turning it while my dad was hitting it. On this one, which was the one that we said to you that it got stuck, as you can see, what I did is with the angle grinder, I cut almost straight there, so I can get here took out half of it, and then we just hammer it with a chisel and it came out. So as you can see, motherfucker. Once we got all of them quite nice and tight, we're going to proceed to torque them, which it is 110 Newton meters. So let's do that, and then we connect our ABS sensor back on. Once your disc is on, you put your caliper carrier. We're going to torque this ones, if you want to torque them, to 70 Newton meters. Then we're going to put our brake pads, put our caliper, and I've removed this 8mm screw from here, bolt, so I had better access to maneuver the caliper. If you don't do it, well, I mean, if you don't do it, then it's up to you, but if you do it, that's an 8mm. As you can see, caliper is back on, 35 Newton meters if you're interested, on your number 7 Allen key. Now, don't forget to put your pin. Be careful, don't hit yourself on the face with this. The way you put your pin on, or at least the way I do it, you put this hole in, hook it at the bottom, and then you put this one in, you hold it with your finger there, with a pair of pliers, grab it, just slide it behind, and then give it a nice tap there, just to make sure that it's secure. Now we're gonna attack the other side. As usual, you don't have to see it, but I have to do it, so let's get it done. And just like that, we replaced both wheel bearings. We went for a drive, it drives better, smoother, doesn't make the noise. The near side rear was the loudest one, was the worst one, so happy that we replaced that. That's a peace of mind, and now we can move on to other things. Probably it's not going to be the next video or the one after that, but very soon we're going to be bringing back the Golf mk3. Very excited about this. We got loads of posts here now, and I can't wait. The thing is, the weather's been shit, so as you know, we couldn't really work here outside. So now that the weather's getting better, I'm really excited to bring this back, to finish it, and hopefully to drive it before the end of the summer. So you know how it goes. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing if you do, and I shall see you very shortly. Bye.